Zechariah 4:6 says, it's not by power, not by might, but by my spirit, saith the Lord, as he speaks to Zerubbabel. God's people experiences repeat as we have the infillings of the Holy Spirit. We face new obstacles and new opportunities. And ordinary people, once the Holy Spirit was released, were able to do extraordinary things because the Spirit of God was at work in their lives. And see, when we receive the Holy Spirit, the first thing it makes you is a witness. Ask your neighbor, what kind of witness are you? What kind of? The first thing that happens once he's on the inside of you, it makes you a witness. The ministry of the Holy Spirit is not a luxury. It's an absolute necessity. You don't want to say, I'm living this life without the Holy Spirit fluently in my life. Understand, you become a witness by whatever you allow in your heart. Come on, somebody just tell your neighbor, you become a witness by whatever you allow in your heart. That's why Proverbs 4:23 says you need to guard your heart. Because whatever you let in your heart, you become a witness to. To be a witness by association does not require that you are a witness by vision. The whole deal is that when you act on your association, you become an assessor. So the fact is that you become a witness wherever you let on the inside. Listen, if you let it on the inside, even if you didn't see it, this is why you be careful what you let get in your ear gate. Because whatever gets in your ear gate that agrees with some area of your spirit also deals with you on the inside. And no matter what happens, if it gets on the inside, it's eventually going to come out your mouth. You have to be real careful who you let whisper in your ear. Because it can mess up your view of the future. Understand, a witness is someone who tells what he has seen or heard, according to Acts 4:19 through 20. But when you're on the witness stand in court, the judge is not interested in your feelings, your ideas, or your opinions. They only want to know what you've seen and what you know. Understand, when God puts his witness inside of you, it's because he wants to release out of you divine substance that comes from heaven for a world that's starving for truth. To be a witness, one has to have a testimony. And to be a grateful witness, one has to recognize that praise is not optional. Somebody talk to your neighbor and say, if you're going to be effective, praise is not optional. I know I said a lot in the little term, but my whole deal is that I want you to understand that if you're really a witness, you stop hiding your relationship with God. A true witness delivereth souls. Proverbs 14:25 say, he that winneth souls is wise, strengthens, encourages, and blesses those. Real witnesses have a winning attitude. Go and tell somebody, real witnesses have a winning attitude. Yeah. You don't even care if they turn you down. It's all about getting the message out. It puzzles me about our whole ideology regarding some of our practices of faith and how we can stand and say that we believe and we practice what Jesus has given us. And then when it comes to telling his word, we wrestle with who we can speak to and what we should speak, what we should say, and how we should respond. Real witness, understand, when you become serious with your relationship with Jesus Christ, something incredible happens to the way you do life. You immediately start saying, I don't care what they think, Jesus is Lord. Am I by myself, or is there some folk in here that have had enough experience with him, bringing you through situations and handling your matters, carrying you through obstacles and delivering you into brand new aspects of life? Don't mind saying, no matter what it is, I don't care how much I've attained in education, opportunity, and everything, at the end of the day, Jesus is still Lord. Does anybody got that testimony in the room here today? That you can't make me doubt him. I know too much about him. It don't take a whole lot for me to lift him up, because when I think about his goodness, my testimony at every stop is that Jesus is still Lord. Won't you help me preach that to somebody? Just tell them he's still Lord. After all of this, and after his visitation, he still has to deal with a doubter. Heal the sick, raise the dead, open up blinded eyes, fed 5,000 or more with 2 fish, 5 loaves of bread, stop the wind and the waves on the ocean. Here they are in the upper room he sent them to. He appears there in the middle of the room. And 10 of them get a chance to see him face to face. And by the time you get to verse 24, it says, but Thomas, one of the 12 called Didymus, was not with them when Jesus came. And the other disciples said unto him, we have seen the Lord. But he said unto them, except I shall see in his hands the print of the nails, and put my finger in the print of the nails, and thrust my hand into his side, I will not believe. My question to you is, what will it take for you to believe? I want you to ask, just ask around the room, ask me, what would it take for you to believe? He's already handled stuff in your family. He's already opened doors for you. He's already brought your life off the critical list. He's already protected you when you can protect yourself. He's already shifted things that were against you. He's already kept the devil off your track. He's already preserved you when you can preserve yourself. What else does he have to do? Somebody talk to you and say, what will it take? Ask your neighbor, what will it take? Well, my God, he caught you when your addiction had you. He grabbed you when you weren't ready to let it go. He held you when nobody else wanted to touch you. He put his hands on your life and blessed you like you've never been blessed before. Ask your neighbor, what else is it going to take? What else is it going to take?